Hey guys, Ryan here with the last week of August programming. So, very fun week ahead of you. If you like hanging from the pull up bar in CrossFit, you're going to do a lot of that. We got a vitality test to end Vitality Month in CVC. And then at the end of the week on Saturday, we are doing our Dunk Day festivities. Also, kicking off next week, the following week, Labor Day, with a pancake breakfast and stand. So, lots of stuff coming up. No testing again this week. We'll get back into that in a few weeks into September. Right now, we just got a bunch of WODs for you. So, Monday, haven't seen muscle ups in a while, at least muscle up transition. So, we're doing that as our strength portion. We're doing this because if you look at the workout, there's some muscle up options as well there. But for most people, doing the volume of muscle ups that would be required for the workout is just not tenable, even for those people that can do muscle ups. So if you want to get your muscle up work in that day, we've got that for the strength portion there. If you are not capable of doing a muscle up and you're far from being able to do a muscle up, you can still get a lot of work and have a lot of fun with these muscle up transitions. So there's something for everybody in that strength portion that day. We're going to run this. Sometimes we've done the muscle up transitions. We've done like a 5-minute EMOM. We're actually going to slow that down a little bit, let you work on your own to find the best scaling option for you, get plenty of rest in. So when you are working, you're getting the best work you can in during that. And then for the workout, kind of a unique setup here. 4 rounds of this unbroken option of some type of big pull. Could be pull-ups, chest to bar pull-ups, banded pull-ups, hard ring rows, and then some type of unbroken set of big push, ring dips, push-ups, box push-ups. But you're working about 8 to 12 reps of something that's really difficult there with that upper body push and pull. Some jump rope work, and then 2-minute rest and repeat that. So going to get a lot of skill going on this day. Double unders, and then really working on that upper body skill work that day. We've got lots of scaling options for everybody, so everybody's gonna be able to find an option for them there. If you're kind of in the orangish bluish area and you've got more than 12 push-ups for 4 rounds, then we're going to start looking at, can you do ring dips in that volume, at least kind of like 6 to 8 ring dips to find the right option for you there. Just some rolling out for the cash out that day. And then skills acceleration, we're going to do things a little bit differently here. So before we would kind of repeat a skill that we were doing that day, we're actually going to look a day ahead. And so on Tuesday, we're doing power cleans in CrossFit. So we're going to go ahead and cover some power cleans for some people who may want to use that in the workout on Tuesday. So it's kind of a primer for the next day. For CVC, we've got our vitality test. We've done this now 4 or 5 times. So it would have been 3 months ago, the last week of May when we did this. So if you want to look back at your results then, recording the number of reps we get in for our jump rope, recording the number of swings and the weight we're using for our kettlebell swings, number of reps we get in with burpees, and weight and reps for walking lunges. On Tuesday for CrossFit, I already let the cat out of the bag. We're doing power cleans as our strength portion there. If you're at the blue or purple, you're using some heavy power cleans. Not quite as heavier than a triple, but not quite your heaviest 1 rep because you got some space in between these 1.1.1. So you do a heavy rep, rest 10 seconds, another heavy rep, rest of 10 seconds, and your final heavy rep there, all the same weight. Everybody else is cycling through triples or sets of 5 there. We'll use power cleans in the workout, so you should be moving pretty efficiently there. That's what we want out of this, because this is kind of going to start feeling like a lactic tolerance type of workout, kind of like that Fran feeling, something that goes by very quick for a short amount of time, but then it slows down for our buyout there with toes to bar and knees to elbows. This says about 12 minutes. I think it's going to get a little bit faster than that, especially if you're proficient in your toes to bar or your scaling option for that. Extra credit, a cool down with some jogging and rolling out. And then again, looking ahead to the next day, we've got handstand push-ups that next day. Now, most of us aren't doing handstand push-ups in the workout, but we may talk about getting comfortable upside down so that you're ready for Wednesday when that comes around. Our commitment on Tuesday. So we're doing cleans in CrossFit that day. We're doing dumbbell hang cleans in our commitment workout and a chance to go heavy there. And then a full body workout between the core with the candlesticks and the shoulder to shoulder thrusters with lower body and upper body in that one, and some cardio with the rowing. Wednesday. So I already told you we've got some handstand push-ups coming up. So We'll scale that for strict handstand push-ups to scaling that range of motion to going to pike push-ups to going to box push-ups. Plenty of options there. 25-minute AMRAP looks pretty daunting, but if you actually look at the expected number of rounds to get in, 7+ rounds, the volume of each of these movements is not very much, and so they should stay close to unbroken, especially with the wall balls. Maybe they start to break up. You start to break up the pull-ups and the push-ups there, but it's kind of constant movement. You don't actually end up with a whole lot of volume of everything, so it's a good way to work on some of these skills that day. Extra credit, we're rolling out, and then we're going to repeat some inversion practice then. So if you couldn't get it in on Tuesday, we'll do some inversion practice on Wednesday. And again, we've got lots of different scaling options and introductions for you to start getting you comfortable with that idea of getting your butt higher than your head. For our hump day HIIT class, we've got an interval-based workout. And if you look at the times here, 2 minutes of work 3 times around at these mostly cardio movements, it would seem like a very aerobic endurance day. But it's actually a very anaerobic day because you're going to partner up with this. So if you think about being on the bike, you're going to partner up with somebody. So you're only going to spend half that time on the bike or the ski, or a minute at a time, probably with your partner if you guys split it up 50-50. Same with the box jumps, and we're going to go pick a challenging height for our box jumps and a heavy weight for our kettlebell swing. So this makes it very powerful and anaerobic as opposed to aerobic. So that means short, powerful durations. It's not about getting the oxygen in, except to recover from that. When you're working, you're actually using the stored fuel you have in your muscles for this, and you'll breathe heavy after you're done with that. Thursday, volume back squats. I'm liking this. It's been a while since we've done a high set of 12 reps at a time with our back squats. It's really going to help with the squat endurance test here that we'll do later on in the month in September. And then you're still going to squat. This is a 5-rounder. It's kind of noted at the bottom under the workout there under your rest. Midline stability, working that core. You're going to start to tax the core with your ab mat sit-ups and still have to hold a good overhead position and good upright torso with your overhead squats there. And you'll see we'll scale based on volume there. So you still get to work at a good weight there. But if you need to, you can scale back to an empty barbell or even PVC pipes to get this going. If you're not comfortable overhead at all, we'll have other options for you. Probably a front squat for you with the barbell, or even going to barbells on the shoulder, dumbbells on the shoulders for squatting on those. All right, so we got our extra credit. Arms, lots of arms that day. Chin-ups and hammer curls, push-ups and tricep extensions. And then thinking forward to Friday, we got some kipping pull-ups, or actually burpee pull-ups that day. So we'll practice our kipping pull-ups getting ready for Friday. Thursday, confidence workout here. So in CrossFit, we're doing lots of squats that day and getting some higher level squats that are a little harder with skill level with the overhead squat. So we're kind of going to do the same thing in CVC with our ring assisted pistols that day. Still kind of a higher level squat variation. Friday, we've got a partner workout, moderately heavy deadlifts with some volume, some burpee pull-ups. You split those up between your partners, and then you guys run together. And this really is about working as a team, kind of in that anaerobic feel like Wednesday and Stanton as well. So try to keep moving at a high pace by getting the rest in between you and your partner, and then kind of run together to have a steady pace through this entire workout. Extra credit. Some more lower body work with Bulgarian split squats and single leg banded hamstring curls. This is a cool variation on what we've already done with hamstring curls as cash outs before. And we'll review kipping pull-ups in the skill acceleration that day. Ending Vitality Month with the Vitality workout this day. Kind of total body here. You've got your step-ups for the lower body, windmills for the upper body and shoulder mobility and stability, getting your cardio up with the ladder work, and then dumbbell clusters, full body range of motion there with the squat all the way to standing, and even cleaning the dumbbells up to get into that position with the dumbbell cluster. We'll cool it down with some scale practice. It's basically going to be balance and core work. And then Saturday, no lift class that day. No level method testing that day, no WOD that day, except for the dunk day WOD. I'll let the coaches that are on your team know what the workout is ahead of time, but you guys will find out that day what team you're on and what the workout is. And then after the workout, we're going to have some fun getting the coaches in the dunk tank, and then we'll start raising some money with the dunk tank for Project Grows as well. If you are going to work out and you can't make it to dunk day, we do have an 8 o'clock option in Stanton for you. A commitment workout that day. Glad to see Sabretooth back on the schedule there, though hopefully everybody actually wants to join us Saturday in Fishersville for fun. No matter where you normally work out, you can still come work out with us or at least watch the festivities in Fishersville. All right, see you guys soon.